Hi, I'm Matthew Moniz, and today I was at Google's event where Google announced 6 new pieces of hardware: a new VR headset called Daydream View, Wi-Fi routers that can be placed anywhere in your home, a new home assistant called Google Home, a new Chromecast that supports 4K HDR, and 2 brand new phones called the Pixel and Pixel XL. You might be wondering where the Nexus devices are. Well, Google has ditched the Nexus brand. Google wants to make its own phones, and even though this phone was manufactured by HTC, it only showcases the Google logo. Google wants a high-end Android experience that goes head-to-head with Apple's iPhone, a device that has its software optimized correctly to work with its hardware and to showcase the best of Google. There's 2 versions of the Pixel. One is 5 inches and the other is 5.5. They mostly have the exact same specs, with the only difference being that the 5.5 inch version has a QHD screen and a bigger 3450 mAh battery. As soon as I picked up the phone, the first thing I noticed is how incredibly light it is. The sides are really smooth with a slight edge that makes it comfortable to hold. It's made of mostly aluminum, but the 2.5D glass curves into the sides ever so nicely. The glass is Gorilla Glass 4 both on the front and back, but the back glass begins at the top and ends just below the fingerprint sensor. It's definitely a fingerprint magnet, but what phone isn't these days? Speaking of the fingerprint sensor, it has a few nice tricks up its sleeve. You can swipe down to bring down your notification menu if you turn on the Moves feature in your settings. Now, whether you opt for the Pixel or Pixel XL, both displays are AMOLED. Based on my time with the phone, the screen was vibrant, colors look great, and the display got fairly bright. You'll notice that the launcher is the leaked Google launcher that has been heavily leaked over the last few months. The Google search bar has been replaced with a G icon that can be pressed to bring up a search bar. All the icons have been rounded out and the menu buttons are smaller and more refined. The launcher and icons are also exclusive to the Pixel, so Nexus owners will have to settle with the default launcher they're currently using now. Another exclusive is Google's Assistant. The Google Assistant is the future of Google, and this is the first phone with it built in. You can say "Okay Google" or long press the home button. I asked it a few questions with my mouth being about 4 feet away. It accurately picked up my voice and returned the correct answer. It's pretty cool. Even if you look up a cafe, you can press the home button again and use context to set a reminder to meet someone at a specific time. The software experience was clean and the phone felt fast and fluid. At least it should, since it's using a Snapdragon 821 processor and has 4 GB of RAM. I'll need to use it longer to get a better feel for it, but based on my past experience with Nexus devices, I'm sure it will run smooth. However, the biggest hardware upgrade has to be the camera. It's a 12.3 megapixel sensor with optical image stabilization, but according to DxOMark, it's better than any other camera they've ever tested, placing it higher than the Galaxy S7 Edge and iPhone 7 Plus. The camera software has been improved too. The camera app, which has been ridiculed on previous Nexus devices as being slow, is now fast to load up and quick to take photos. I'll definitely have to put the camera against these phones once I get my hands on a review unit. Also, if you buy a Pixel, Google is giving you unlimited storage for your photos and videos. Your media will be stored at full resolution even if you shoot in 4K. And if you love to drain your battery snapping photos, the Pixel will come with quick charging too. The Pixel is not going to be as cheap as a Nexus phone. The starting price is $650 US or $900 Canadian for the 32GB 5-inch version, and because of this, Google is increasing the services it offers with the phone. There's now a Google support service that offers 24/7 live customer care, where a Google support agent can contact you over the phone or in chat. You can share your screen and diagnose the problem live. It's also the first phone to be Daydream compatible. I played with the Daydream View, and even though it's not as good as the HTC Vive, mobile VR is moving in the right direction. Google is offering a new live case service where you can create your own case that uses a wallpaper of your choice. The case also comes with a programmable shortcut button as a bonus. The price is about $50 Canadian and it'll be coming later this year. So that wraps up my hands-on with the Pixel and Pixel XL. I'll be getting a review unit shortly and testing it out more thoroughly for you guys, so make sure you're subbed to the channel for that. So what do you guys think of the Pixel and Pixel XL, or are you more excited about some of the other hardware announcements? I know for me the phones look fantastic, but I'm really excited about Google Home. After watching the demo, it looks like a Amazon Echo on steroids. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next video.